yes. They always say like yes.
Like,
or like,
yes.
Yes.
I know, right? Yes, yes, yes. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Erica and I'm an ultrasound technician here at this wonderful establishment we are filming in, Prenatal Cinemas. And joining alongside of me is Victoria and Michelle, and they are both ultrasound technicians as well.
In case you're wondering, Prenatal Cinemas is a 3D, 4D ultrasound theater for pregnant women and their loved ones.
Yes, mommies from all over Southern California come here to see a premiere of the 3D viewing of their unborn child or to discover the baby's gender through the explosion of pink or blue confetti.
And we started this page to give you a behind-the-scenes look into this amazing experience as well as discuss pregnancy-related topics.
That's right, we truly create the ultimate baby bonding movie-like experience, and it all goes down in the theater behind us.
And today we'll be discussing what the heck is a 3D ultrasound.
So first we're going to talk about what is a 2D ultrasound. So 2D ultrasounds is a regular two-dimensional ultrasound that you get at your OB's office. These aren't that cute, they just look like little drawings of a white chalk on a black background, and that is pretty much it for 2D ultrasounds.
Yeah, they're just black and white, just plain, you know.
Yeah, so that's the 2D. You would get that at your doctor. Here we don't really do 2D unless like the baby is really early, and then at that point we do look for gender in 2D though, but we do not use 3D to look for gender.
But you could see the gender in 3D once the baby's bigger.
Yeah.
With 2D you could do diagnosing with it though.
Oh yes, so 2D is used for diagnosing. Sometimes they use 3D for diagnosing, but mostly it's 2D. And again, 2D is like the flat black and white photos that you get at your doctor's office.
I do like it though because you can see like a really nice profile, like
Yes.
the forehead, nose, and lips.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
And then you can really see like the feet and stuff, but sometimes if you don't do ultrasounds, a lot of times the parents don't even know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
They think the belly is the head, and it's just hard to know if you really don't do diagnostics. So that is 2D. Now moving on to what 3D is, it's the cute stuff. So with 2D you can actually see, 3D stands for three-dimensional images. So it does not take place within the camera, we're going to call it, aka the probe, but it takes place within the machine. And what it does is add layers on top of the baby's face, and it kind of pops the baby's face out as if you were to like put clay on the baby's face.
Yeah, because it's literally just a bunch of pictures put together to turning into like a mold, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I like explaining it like for the patients, like, oh, it's just a still image.
Yeah, well, yeah, and 3D is a still image too. And it's like, okay, I don't know if you guys seen that video, like when you put gel on your nails and you keep on putting gel on your
Oh, yeah.
That's what 3D is kind of like doing.
From
But
different
then,
angles.
yeah. And you can really see like the baby's cute little nose and lips. And a question I get all the time is, do all babies look the same?
Oh yeah.
Right?
No, you
Yeah.
know what? They look the same when they're like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like 14, 15 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Just because they look like skeletons, like
Yeah, like a little alien
I
baby.
say alien. Sometimes I feel bad calling people baby alien, but you know they say like, yeah, it looks like an alien, so it makes me feel better. But yeah, like it
Right.
does look like a little alien because there's nothing on there. It's just a little skeleton.
It's a skeleton. They have big heads, but you can still see like a nose and lips, but it's not like definitive to say, oh, it looks like that. Or it
But
looks
you know
like
what?
mom.
Everybody says that, and I'm like, yeah.
Like,
you
yeah,
know
it
what?
looks
But
like
the only
it.
thing
I
that
think it has your lips.
Yeah,
but the
right.
only thing that throws it off is the nose. I feel like even like that early, you could. Cause
Kinda
it's like a
tell,
little
right?
button, but it's like you could see like the parent's nose is like either like a little button or like a pointy one. So I feel like that's something that would be looking different that early.
Right. No, for real. The nose is the tell off. I want to say, and the lips and the eyes. Sometimes you could tell by the eyes if the eyes are a little tighter. Sometimes I look at the ultrasound and look at the parents. I'm like, ooh, that baby really looks like mom or dad. It's kind of wild, but.
But the best time would be anything after 28 weeks because that's when you can see all the features. Like, you could come in for an ultrasound anytime to see, but for the best pictures to compare, you know, like the mom or the dad will be like
28.
Yeah, 28 because the baby has already fat. They have their little face already, you know, and all
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So 28 weeks is like the ideal time. Baby starts to deposit fat under their skin, and that's why we can see like the cute little chubby cheeks, and we can see like the baby's little nose and all that stuff. So 28 weeks is the best time to do 3D ultrasounds. Anything else about 3D ultrasounds?
What's the difference between the 3D and the 4D?
So, what is the difference between 3D and 4D ultrasound? The 4D, I like to explain to my patients as like a movie. Like, oh my gosh, how do I
Yeah,
explain
it's
it?
kind of like a movie. It's live movie.
Yes, there
Yeah.
you go.
So
Yeah.
how it is like a 3D picture is just gonna be still. So the baby's gonna be like this, but without the mouth moving. But it's gonna be like froze. And then a 4D photo, the baby's gonna be like moving around and smiling and doing all the things that babies do in there. And that's the difference between 3D and 4D. And now we have something called HD Live, which is pretty awesome, if I may say. I like 3D.
Yeah.
I like HD.
Yeah, I like doing HD because it brings out more of the features. So like it brings out the contour of the nose, the lips. You can even see like the little eye shape. It's pretty cool, but a lot of people don't like it because they say it looks like pizza.
Right.
I think it's pretty cool just because you get to actually see it's like a skin texture, like
Right. Like
So-
more realistic.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. It looks really, really nice too. But there's other people that have their opinions on it. You know what? We're gonna respect their opinions.
Right. So HD, it's high definition. You can actually play with the shadows, so you can kind of pop the baby's face out a little bit more. It's like, but again, it doesn't look good on some babies.
Yeah.
It looks good.
On chubbier.
Yeah, right.
That's what we're gonna say.
Right,
Yeah.
on chubbier
Yeah.
babies, but some babies it look good in HD, some babies don't. So
Yeah.
it really it's just a matter of playing around with it. And here at Prenatal Cinemas, we do not charge extra for HD Live. So it's just a click of a button. So you come to us, you will get that with no extra charge. So that is the good thing.
Yes, I agree too.
But yeah, the only thing is some people will like the pictures better in 4D than HD, just because baby has like the placenta on there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just little stuff like that that gets
Yeah,
in
I
the way.
feel like you really need like a clear picture, like
Yeah,
a good shot.
Like baby
of
needs to
the-
be like in a good position.
Yeah.
And that leads us to our next question. How do you get good 3D photos?
I would say drinking lots of water. Mom needs to drink lots of water, and not just the day of her appointment. Like she needs to drink lots of water throughout her whole pregnancy.
Yeah, leading up.
Yeah.
And also, if baby is in a good position, we need to get the baby in a good position. So bringing anything like orange juice or soda or snacks or anything, just so we could get the baby to have like a nice clear view and no hands or feet in the
Yeah,
picture.
right. So
We try.
the drinking oranges and stuff that like gives baby to get active. So the sugar kind of activates the baby, but we do not recommend this to mom that are diabetic. Yeah. So if you're diabetic, we do recommend like ice cold water for you to come in and drink so the baby can move. And then if the baby doesn't move, we do all that we can. We have you crawl. We have you do walk around the theater. We give you breaks in between to make sure we get like the best photo for you. So we touched on fluid. We touched on drinking something sweet. And then again, to kind of be active and walk around and stuff.
I will book my appointment when the baby's more active. So your baby's more active in the morning, I will do a morning appointment. Just because if you come in and the baby's like asleep, you're not gonna get any pictures.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be hard. Or you're
Yeah.
gonna get a lot of the same photo.
Yeah, baby's just gonna be like laying down. Like, not
Right.
doing
All of the
anything.
photos
Yeah.
are gonna look the same. So that is for sure. And then I have a fact sheet. So people do ask us, is ultrasound safe for the baby? Like, can I get multiple ultrasounds? And the question is yes. So working in diagnostics, sometimes if something is wrong with the pregnancy, we do allow them to come back once a week, most likely. And I also was pregnant, and because I'm an ultrasound technician, I scan my baby once a week. So I have like a photo album, and he's a swell person. I mean, he talks back. That's the only side effect of having a lot of ultrasounds. I don't think that's a problem, but yeah, it's no known fact that ultrasound causes harm to the baby. Now, everyone might have their different ideas out there saying, oh, it's not safe, but ultrasound is actually sound waves. It's not radiation.
Right.
You don't have to worry about it. And a little fact sheet here. If I had some glasses, I would put them on, so I'm gonna pretend like I have some fake glasses. So, the first time ultrasound was actually used clinically was in the 1950s. and it was discovered by an obstetrician named Ian Donald and an engineer named Tom Brown. So ultrasound's actually been around since the 1950s, and according to the American Institute of Ultrasound in Medicine, there are no known facts that ultrasound causes harm to the baby, and that's what we're going by because they are the professionals.
Right, and if Google says it, you know.
Right, if Google says it, it must be true.
But you know what? It's also in the textbooks, like at school. That's the first chapter.
Yes. Yes, it's in the textbooks at school. It's also something called the Lara principle. As low as
reasonable.
as low as, so basically it's saying
Hold on. We gotta.
right.
We gotta
I have to say this
you
alone.
know
As
what?
low as
She's studying
reasonable.
she's studying for STI. You got
Yeah,
it.
right.
As low as reasonable. No, it's not A. Yeah.
As low
Achievable.
as reasonably. As low, yep. As low as reasonably achievable. All right, she passed.
She really
Right. So it's as low as reasonable achievable. And that means that you use ultrasound as long as it takes you to achieve what you need to achieve. You shouldn't go longer than the allowed time. So for us, we allow, so if your session is 15 minutes and the baby does not show, we give you a window of 45 minutes. But within those 45 minutes, you get breaks in between. That's as long as 10 minutes for you to walk around.
Right.
So we are making sure that we are doing everything to keep you and baby safe, as well as we are licensed technicians. So you should go somewhere that has licensed technicians actually scanning you. Because I know I read somewhere that you could have an ultrasound business and not even have like your license.
Really?
Yes, that they'll teach you a course to do it. And I was like, when I was looking into it, I was like, that's strange. So just do your research behind where you're going and get your ultrasound done, and yeah. So we talked about the fluid, also depending on mom's habits. Okay, so if mom has a lot of fat tissue around her abdomen, then the pictures won't come out as clear as someone that has a thinner abdomen. So that has to do to playing with the pictures. And then we are very transparent. All our pictures that you see on our Instagram, on wherever you see that has prenatal cinemas on it, we actually took those photos.
Yeah.
So you get what you see. So that's a good thing.
And the ones out there too.
Yeah.
At the store. Because I know a lot of places.
Alright.
That will use
Not
the Google
gonna
one.
tell.
I mean, I'm not gonna like throw shade or anything, but I'll walk around the mall. One mall, they have a place. And they have pictures, and I go to a different one, it's the
They
same
have the
pictures.
same pictures, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's the same company, I don't know.
Maybe. So that concludes our session for today. Again, if you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe at the bottom and give us a thumbs up for this video. And so we roll out videos every Wednesday, so don't forget to look out for them videos, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye.